Today we are talking about the CH720. These headphones, bought them, they're in the box. Gonna remove the box out of the way. This was the unboxing, hope you like it. And this is the headphone. It brings the cable and brings another cable. But we're not talking about those things, that's not the important part. I'm gonna compare and explain why this set of headphones, why they are so bad. I know they are the cheapest end. If you see reviews in YouTube, it looks like they're amazing. Oh my god, they're really up there for this price.
These are honestly kind of comparable to these, which are the XM4s. So
I think no, they are bad. Product is really bad. And then they put something in the middle, and then we got something in the top. In the top we got the XMs. Now they're in the version 5. I got here XM3s. So I'll compare a few things, because the funniest part, there's been the problem is they got the same chip as those ones. I think most cases people will be happier with these outdated ones than with this one. Two main key features, but let's start with one thing. Talking about the weight, they are light. They're very light. That makes it easy to pick up and move around, but they are not comfortable. They are not comfortable at all. So I'm just gonna put them. They ping my ears. That's quite annoying. And after a while, I get a lot of pressure from here. I don't know how, because supposedly they're way lighter than those ones. What's the weight? You can see in the side the difference of weight between them. Clamping force supposedly is the same, but they're way more uncomfortable. I don't know how. And then the other problem, I have to show it closer. These internals, after a bit, because I was thinking, oh, this sponge is so big and nice. I was thinking, good. But after a while, they start poking in my ears. And I was thinking, I never felt that with my XM3s. I know they're in like very bad condition. I can feel the same thing, the drivers in there. I was thinking, oh, this sponge is so little. But these ones, they hug my head. And the sponge is so soft, and I can use this for hours. And I never felt pressure in the top of my head. So maybe a shape problem than anything else. So comfort, horrible. So when these sponges start giving in, like everything, this will start poking in your ear. I don't want that. Another thing, I sweat a lot with these ones. I don't know how, more than XM3s. Anyway, both of these headphones for exercise, I definitely wouldn't recommend it, because they are not waterproof whatsoever, and they do get warm in hot weather, but these ones get me even warmer. I don't know how. The construction of this just feels like cheap plastic. These ones is, I don't know, way better. I have them for 2 years now, and they still keep going. Connectivity. This is where the only thing I think it beats those ones, because XM3s don't do multi-point connection, and these ones are solid. Bluetooth 5.2 do multi-point connection. For example, it's annoying for me when I use the XM3s. I'm connected to my computer, and I want to hear something in my phone. I cannot make the transaction. I literally have to unpair from one device and go to the other device. That's why initially I bought this one, thinking they were going to solve my problem. For my surprise, they didn't solve anything. And I can even play Rocksmith with these ones without any issues. Even, is they already damaged? And the distance. So in the connectivity, this one's got 102 meters. This one's got, and the XM3's got 56 meters. That makes a big difference, I have to say. I can walk all around my house, they're connected. Only with my computer, I have that problem. If I'm connected with the XM3s to my computer, if I just go to the kitchen, across a few walls, I start losing the connection. With these ones, it's rock solid. Well, Bluetooth 5.2, and XM3s is 4.2, so there's a big difference in there. So if your main thing is connectivity, definitely this one's battery, this is solid, lasts way many hours. Probably I could use them 8-12 hours, so battery in this is long. Those ones, they last me a full day. I've been using for 2 years. I still use it probably sometimes for 10 hours. I still go, but of course I could go for the XM4. Noise cancellation, that's the funniest part. Noise isolation. They say they got the same chip and blah blah blah, and they're great. Oh well, they're not. I should have gone to this site, pingthings.com. So if you come here, overall attenuation 29 decibels. It's almost 10 decibels. You think, oh, 10 decibels is not that much. It's a lot. Rumbling, and mostly on bassy sounds, this is a big difference. Because when I put them, I live next to a road, so bassy noises like cars passing by, noise like that. Or when I go in the bus, on the airplane, that's the noise that eliminates completely with the XM3s. And these ones, well, disappointing. They don't do anything, basically. It eliminates a little bit, but it looks like they're just using white noise or pink noise or whatever. And they just give me headaches because it's like... I bought some very cheap headphones. They do the same job. So yeah, not good for noise cancellation. If you want good noise cancellation, the XM3s definitely are there. I wouldn't feel bad to advise this to someone. Sound. XM3's got good codecs and all those things, but that's not the point. To be honest, XM3's I use a lot to hear podcasts, so the voice look clear. I can understand better these ones, but not for much. So you can mess around with them and things. The only thing when I play Rocksmith, I can prioritize the connection and they still work. The XM3s, if I prioritize the quality, it doesn't work. Apparently, it downgrades the sample a lot when it's connected to my PC. But in conclusion, so endless battery and using them for short times. You want good connectivity, solid everywhere, not much problems, and you got Bluetooth 5.2. Well, go for it. But if you want good noise cancellation, they bring a box too. Important thing. Better sound, and you use them for a long period, definitely the XM3s will satisfy you. Now, if you want solid connectivity, you could buy the XM4s. The moment they're very expensive, but during Christmas, they normally drop the price a lot months before, so just keep an eye on that, and you can buy them almost for the same price. Even account, these ones bring a box and way more technology, and these ones bring nothing. Just one thing, phone call quality, noise environments, both of them sound bad. XM4 is not great. Definitely if you do a lot of phone calls and you work in an office, XM5s are the way to go. If you travel a lot, the XM4s and you want to connect to many things, they balance everything as the best headphones you can buy. There is a mid-range CH720N, for example, way more comfortable. Yeah, 145. They are slightly better, it's just the noise cancellation is not there. In this case, I think so this midline probably solves the problem of comfort, connectivity, but they still have one issue. It's the noise cancellation. So, and they're very bass, and the weight slightly lighter, more clamping strength. Okay, will be benefit for some people. Noise isolation, as you see, still the same 19.74 as the previous ones, and the bass, there it goes. So the same crappy noise cancellation list. Just definitely go to this site, ringthings.com. It would stop me wasting time on buying a thing like this. Why? And I wouldn't waste my time and buy them. Probably that would be the best thing, and I even advised this to someone, and the person said they couldn't find a difference between the noise isolation of these ones and the XM5s. That is definitely a big difference, and comfort-wise, yes. Then if you want to buy a bag for these things, it's more like 20 pounds or 10 pounds. The price is just a head up, but yeah, definitely don't buy those. Go with something else. It really piss off. Same microchip? Really? Same microchip of what? Of what? No, they don't. Cheap version. You can buy cheap, whatever. Me money.